Hello everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Happy New Year. Today I have a different type of book to share with you that's on my bookshelf. It's a planner. And typically I'm not a planner type of person. I'm more of an agenda type person. And this is my old agenda from 24-25. You can see it was used a lot. Okay, got a lot of wear, a lot of use, and sometimes not. Okay, I didn't use this part, but I used the front part a lot. You can see there, and I think that's one of the things I had issues with this particular agenda. But there's really a difference between an agenda and a planner. And a planner to me is you're planning out your week each week or your month or whatever, where an agenda is more like keeping track of appointments and that kind of thing. And I think they may be cross-referenced a little bit, but we'll find out. I decided to go ahead and get another planner, or another agenda, let me say. And basically it's just a big calendar with a few note pages in the back that I'll put some stuff in, I guess. But really it's just for things so that, for example, I have a Dream Team collab that's going to be for Smart Dolls on February 13th on my Peacecraft Dolls channel. I have a dentist appointment here. It's for, just logging in, keeping track of appointments and that kind of thing. And I opted for this. This is from the Rifle Paper Company, same place that I got this. But I opted for this slim version here so that this is really easy to put into a purse. I usually have like a tote that I carry. And so this will fit in there really well. The planner is something different. I don't see me bringing the planner anyplace with me. We will see how that goes. But after considerable research, a lot of research, I decided to try the St. Belford 2026 Weekly Planner Original version. They have a number of other versions. And of course, I'm sure you know there are tons of companies out there that have all different types of planners. But after looking over a lot of them, this is what I landed on, and I'm going to open it up and we'll take a look-see. It came in a box already. It didn't come mailed like this. It was in a box. And I took it out of the box, and I'm going to take the seal off and BRB. So just FYI, I have no affiliation with this company. This is the first time I've ever used any of their products. All right. It is a nice hard copy bound. It's got this little with 20 plus features. You can prioritize your well-being, build healthy habits, stay on track with your goals, and celebrate your progress every step of the way. So yeah, 288 pages. I like this size. They're calling the size A5. And you can see it's kind of a similar size to my previous agenda. If I wanted to put this and carry it with me, it is small enough to do that. They do have another size that was quite a bit bigger, but I opted for this one. And then this, what is this? This is some kind of handout thing. They have videos to help you figure out how you want to set up your planner. Well, let's just take a look here what's inside. I'm trying to remember. I guess I put my name there. And they talk about the features. I will read this. Yeah, so they have a QR code here that you can check out their videos. They have a lot of them on YouTube, actually. My self-care menu. Mind, body, soul. We've got some prompts here. They have some online prompts as well that I thought might be interesting for journaling. And then we have a bucket list for 2026. So I do have some goals for 2026 that I will put in there. Intentions. Read that. And then we've got mission statement. Your permission slip to start before you're ready. Love while you're scared. Speak what's in your heart. Pursue what sets you alive. Create without guarantee. Live while you have today. Vex King. All right, so they have some nice quotes and stuff. All right. So this is your mission, what you're going to do. So like I said, I have some goals that I'm going to be doing for 2026. For example, I'm going to be clearing out my house. I'm doing a major house purge. We want to do some home renovations, and with the thought that eventually in a year or so we might be selling our house and moving, but we have a lot to get through before we get there. So that's one of them. Now that I've retired from my teaching job, another goal of mine is to have some, more healthy habits, like exercise more regularly, like everybody else wants to do that. And okay, so is this, all right, so this is like the early part of it. All right, now we're into habit curator. I think this is kind of what I was thinking of. Right, so different habits. I am a list maker, and so that is why a planner, we have checklists and things like that, appeals to me. Will I be able to keep it up for the entire year? We shall see. So now we have the actual, so now we have a calendar here. So I guess that'll cross over to my agenda. Like I said, I don't see me hauling this. This is so thick. I just don't see me bringing this to like a doctor's appointment. Because you know how it is. You go to the doctor and then they're like, okay, let's make next year's appointment. Or the next 6 months or whatever you have to do to come back. So I like to have that. And I know a lot of people do it on their phones, but I do not. I don't like doing stuff like that on my phone. I don't like to have to download an app and clicky, click, 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 click till I get to something. Here, I really remember this part. The personal planner tracker, Monday through Sunday. Okay, this is what I'm looking forward to using. All right, here's another one. This week. So it's a week. So you can say this week I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And then there's 3 different columns in here. So for example, you could do, exercise. For me, it would be like decluttering. I want to get back into regular writing, so I could put that here, possibly. All right, so we have a lot of that. That's the bulk of it. That's for the calendar pages. All right, what's back here? Still got more of that. More of that. More of that. Like more good. So this is the bulk of it, which is what appeals to me. This is why I liked this particular planner. I liked having these 3 columns. And then this is like a drawing board. You can put, I've seen people in videos that show this particular planner, paste photographs in here, or make a list of books you've read, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then we just have like note pages. And I do put notes in here, like phone numbers to remember, stuff like that. And then we just have some dotted pages. Again, you could do like photographs or drawings or something like that. So, we'll see. It looks promising. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated by this. Oh, this is nice. So there's 2 bookmarks. So you could put one where you're working and then one for maybe someplace else. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little intimidated. I think I can keep it up. I will let you know at some point in time on this channel. I may or may not share what's going on inside of it because I feel like this is kind of a little bit personal for me. I don't want to be telling everybody what I'm doing every day of my life necessarily. It's really for me to kind of help me keep track and keep focused, I would say. Keep focused. So let me know in the comments down below. Are you a planner type person? Do you lean more towards the agenda? Do you do a little bit of both? And is there any particular brand that you would recommend that you've used in the past that you like? I'd be interested to know. As usual, please give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And as usual, I appreciate you spending time with me to see what's on my bookshelf. Bye-bye.